Hi guys, it's Jim here. Welcome to my plant tour in my bedroom. I'm going to try to keep it nice and short and show you guys as much plant as I can. I do apologize ahead of time for the lighting. I have awful lighting here. Let's get started. So this is the door when I come in. To the left of the door, I have my TV stand, my TV and the stand, and these are some of the plants. I'm just gonna kind of swoop so you can see everything, and then I'll get in a little bit closer, okay? So this is one side of the bedroom. Most of the plants are on the floor here as well. So let's get started. As you come in through the door, I have my ficus repens. It is doing really well. He is trailing quite a bit, as you can see, all the way down. Sorry about that noise. I think my vacuum dropped. I had it leaning against the wall. And as you come up here, I have my peperomia. I don't know which one this one is, but it's the basic green one, as you can see. This one had a little thrip. I'm keeping a close eye on him. I check on it every week to make sure that it doesn't spread. On the TV stand here, I got a Hoya carrii. That I recently purchased from Fallbrook. Right next to it, I have my Begonia Immaculata Whittii. It is doing really well. I'm really happy with him. And next to that, that's a Dracaena. Pretty tall. I'm going to come back down here and start off with this one as before we get to the top. I also have a Golem jade plant. He was a full plant, and I turned him into a bonsai tree. I kind of looked up some tips on how to turn into a bonsai. I think I'm pretty close to getting it to look like a bonsai. Okay. It's nice and healthy. He's a no fuss type of plant. And next to that, I have my peace lily. This guy's been with me for a long time. And peace lily are so easy to take care of. You water it when the leaves droop, and then it bounces back up, and you just forget about it. The only thing about a peace lily, they don't like tap water, so give it some filtered water. Okay? Here's a big one. And next to that, I have my dumb cane, my Dieffenbachia. He is doing really well. I saw a couple of thrips on it, so every day when I walk by it, I always check the leaves. And usually the thrips like to hang out where the new leaves are coming out. So I always check him. As you can see, I think I probably see one right now, but let me just take that out. And I just take the thrip out with my fingers and I kill them. But yeah, he is looking really good. Nice and healthy. It's always putting out new leaves for me. Okay. So this is how that looks. Let's start off with this shelf here. Down here I have a Tradescantia. Let's talk about this shelf here. I have a Christmas cactus. I also have some sansevierias, my spider plant, and look how long this philodendron micin is. Do you see how beautiful it is? He's putting out new leaves all the time. I gotta keep an eye on this leaf here. I don't know what's going on with it. And next to that philodendron micin, I have my lemon lime prayer plant. This one is thriving as well. I did notice a little bit of thrip on it, but I keep an eye on it every week. And let's move up to the second shelf. Here is my Serasatin pothos or Scindapsus. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I bought him as a small guy, probably that much. I repotted him in like a 6-inch pot, and look how much he's grown. And this guy is such an easy plant to care for as well. I just love the foliage on it. And next to that, I have a arrowhead plant that's just sitting in water. My Hoya curtsii, another arrowhead plant. I think this one is a pixie one. It stays small and compact. And then up here, I have my variegated rubber plant, my lemon lime pothos, and in this orange planter, I have my twisted lipstick plant. And next to the lemon lime pothos, I have my Christmas cactus. All right, now let's move up to this here. Here's my closet. And I got some marble queen pothos. He's trailing quite a bit, as you can see. Up there, I have my sansevieria, my first sansevieria. It's doing wonderful. It's going to hit the ceiling here soon. That golden fish was purchased in Chiang Mai. That's fun. So this one is a variegated lipstick plant, as you can see. Again, the lighting is not that great, but see if I can get in closer, if you can see the variegations on it. Okay. And next to that, I have a green pencil cactus, and the pothos just trails down. I'm gonna step back and kind of fan out a little bit so you can see, starting from up there, and then working my way down. On my husband's nightstand, when he's not home, I do bring my plants out because this bedroom gets a very good west sunlight or sun coming through. I have some blue leaf fern. I love the color in it. I also have another Hoya carrii. This is my older one, And if you guys look closely, it's finally giving me some new leaf. This guy is such a slow grower. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I got one new one here. And another new one up here. So he's finally doing something. And this one has some splatter to it. And this is, I believe, a silver sword philodendron. He broke off from the mother plant, and I'll show you the mother plant here shortly. So I just got him, he broke off from that, and I just got him rooting in plain water. And look how much roots there are now. Focus, focus. So he likes it. And up here, I have some succulents, kind of hard to see. But one of these days, I'll do an update on my succulents. So let's go to the right side of the bedroom. This is my side. And here I am. Hello. Hi, guys. The lighting's awful. All right, let's get in a little closer. So this is how it looks from this side. Excuse the box up there. I believe I've told you guys I went to Bangkok last year as well, and I purchased an old antique mirror that is very fragile and very expensive. And I'm not going to open him up until I get my new home. I don't want to damage it by any chance. It costs us quite a bit of money to get it shipped over here to the state. So I guess we can start up here. So up here I have my pothos. No, I apologize. This is the lemon lime philodendron, and these are my favorite. I love them so much that I went back and bought another one that you will see here shortly. And I have this guy sitting up here, and I think he loves the spot when the sun shines in and it just gets enough light, and he's just thriving. He actually attached himself, as you can see when I took him down to do some cleaning. His roots attached to the wall. Sorry, my hand's so shaky. Okay. Yeah, you can see me much closer now. So here is the other one that I mentioned. I love these so much. I love the chartreuse color that it gives. It's just such a beautiful plant. And he's trailing quite a bit. So I was thinking maybe I might cut him and propagate him and give him to a friend, or maybe just make more. And next to that is my Pilea peperomioides. This guy has been repotted about 2 weeks ago. When I repotted him, I thought he was going to die on me, and I was so scared. I was really scared that I may lose him because he's my only one. But he seems to be bouncing back and doing fairly well, as you can see. He was in a 4-inch pot. I believe this is like a 6 or an 8. The reason why I put him in a much bigger pot is because I don't want to put him through repotting and shocking him every time I repot. So I just decided to go ahead and put him in a pot that I won't have to transfer him in another 2-3 years. And I love the leaves on these. Here's the top view. And let's go back up here. This one, I don't know what's going on. This one is it's a peperomia, but is it babies? Hold on, let me see. Baby's Tears Peperomia. When I first got him, he was nice and lush and just. And then I moved him to the kitchen, and it looks like he wasn't happy there. So I brought him back in here into the bedroom because the bedroom does get a lot of humidity and nice bright light. But as you can see, some of the leaves are nice and green, and the one next to it is not looking so well. So if you guys are pretty familiar with this plant, please tell me how I can get it in a better condition. And as we move up, I have another peperomia here. He's a pretty big guy. And as I fan up, here's a Enjoy Patos, which is doing really well. As you can see, he's also trailing a little bit. And next to that, that's just another green pothos. Did I say pothos? Pothos. And he is trailing quite a bit as well. Sorry, my hand's so shaky. All the way down, 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 down. I forgot to show you guys my butterflies that I had purchased, from Oregon when we took our trip out to the coast of Oregon. Hello again. I hope you're having a wonderful day. All right, so let's get back up here. Here is the Hoya Crimson Queen, I believe. This one is such an easy plant to take care of. Of course, the new tentacles that come out are kind of pink, and he thrives in this area here. All the way down here is that recent buy that I purchased. It's another Hoya that I purchased from Fallbrook. Fanning all the way back up there, it's another snake plant. And I have this Paradoxa ripsalis that I rescued. I got him for $20, and he was so dry, and as I was moving him here, he just kept, all the leaves are just, not leaves, the change keeps falling apart. But I got a whole bunch of new ones. If you can see, the lighter stems are the new growth. And I'm going to try to get in closer so you can see. I have a lot of new growth coming out. And now he is all the way down here. He's a long guy. Since we're down here, let's talk about the peace lily, also known as the domino. I love this guy so much. And I love how his leaves are, but they're crinkled. They're textured. See that? And I found another one that's a domino, but it doesn't have this textured type of leaf. He's doing really well. He is putting out new leaves, so I'm very happy. And here is a terrarium that my husband purchased for me. It's an old one, as you can see. That's plexiglass is so old it's stained. So these guy needs high humidity. This guy, I believe when I purchased him, I didn't know what he was, but Diane helped me identify him. I think he's a, oh gosh, I forgot. Give me 1 second, let me bring him out. Okay, guys. I don't know if you guys remember, I did a video when I purchased him and he was small. Now look how long he's gotten. If you give this guy enough humidity, this thing will take off or take over everything. But I love him. I don't mind him taking over that terrarium that I have. But look, it's just so beautiful. And this is the, I found him at the swap meet. I got it for $2.50, I think. But yeah, he just keeps putting out new leaves for me, and I'm so thankful for that. And look at these new growth. You see that? These are new leaves. And he is just thriving. Yeah, in here. Yeah. So he's gonna go back in here. But look what happened to my heart leaf fern. It was doing so well until I repotted it and put it in here, but I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. And here's this guy. I think he's called this, I can't pronounce it. He's the variegated one that was purchased from Chiang Mai. It's doing very good. Yeah, it's trailing quite a bit. See if I can put him somewhere so I can show you guys a little bit better. There you go. This guy loves high humidity. High humidity. So he's just trailing pretty good. So he's all right. Let's make our way over here. Let's start with the hanging plant. Here's my old Hoya curtsii. He is trailing quite a bit as well, doing really well. They're so cute. I love the tiny little leaves. It looks like a teardrop. The leaves are like teardrops. And up here is my Hoya carnosa compacta. It is such a slow grower, but I do notice some new leaves that had developed. And here's another tentacle here that and in this corner here is my bird of paradise. I haven't had any flower, but you know what? It keeps pushing out new leaves for me. It loves this spot and it does like a lot of light. Okay. And here's my silver sword philodendron, the mother plant. I had repotted him in a nice big planter. And as you can see, I got a lot of new leaves coming out. He's really happy here. my variegated Hoya carrii. This is the unidentified Hoya cutting that I received from a patient of mine. It likes it here in this glass house. Down to the next shelf is that new plant that I bought from Fallbrook. It is the teardrops or tears peperomia. Next to it I have a ripsalis. I believe it's a compacta ripsalis. He is pushing out some new leaves. If I get closer you can see it. See? I don't know if you guys are having gnats problem. Lately I've noticed I have a lot of gnats flying around. I am using mosquito dunks, but I don't know if it's helping at all. And next to it I have the Hoya Crimson Princess, which is doing really well. It has long tentacles. Let's come down here. I have another peperomia. It's doing really well. I have a Monstera adenosi, the cheese vine. Yeah, there. It's a little easier to say the cheese vine. He's doing okay. I've never had much luck with these, but he's doing okay for me for now. And back there I have some succulents, which I'm not gonna get into. And down here I have another snake plant, and another one, and I have a euphorbia back there. Here's my Congo philodendron. He's doing really well. He's putting out a new leaf, as well as down here. On my nightstand, I have my well-fin sansevieria. And that's my humidifier reading. Usually it goes between 60 and 70. And when I turn on the humidifier, I keep it warm for them. And that's my peperomia. My Chinese evergreen that is close to death, but it came back. I don't know. I neglect him quite a bit, but for some reason, every time I go to look at him and say, okay, you need to go, but he keeps pushing out new leaves. And so yeah, I think I got everything in this room. So that's how my bedroom looks. All right, I'm gonna step back and kind of pan all around. So this is what I sleep with in my bedroom. Oh, my wonderful plants. I love them so much. Okay, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I just want to say I do appreciate you guys checking out the videos, giving it a thumbs up, or leaving a comment. And I will talk to you later. Bye.